Hey, what's up guys? Sid Caudill here. I'm going to be doing a guitar tutorial on the song Soul to Squeeze by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is a super fun song. It's one of the first songs, I think it was the second song I ever learned how to play all the way through. I think it just has such a cool intro solo, and then I think the chord progression is just really cool and interesting, and lyrically it's a really brilliant song. So let's jump into it, guys. First, we're gonna start with this intro. We're just gonna make it A. We're gonna make an A-shaped chord, not an A-shaped chord, but we are gonna play an A chord. And how I do this, there's different ways. Some people would do it like that, but I would just stick my pointer finger over the bottom four strings, and we can base that intro solo off of this and play it around this. So, and this is how Frusciante plays it, for those of you that would want to know. So, first we're gonna go down. It has a very it's a very drawn out. John Frusciante, the guy that wrote this song, he just really lets the strings ring out, and he uses all those sounds from playing all the strings and going back and forth. But let's just go into it. So first we're gonna be playing open A, then we're gonna be playing D, G, back to D. So we're gonna be going, and then we're gonna put our ring finger onto the 4th fret of the G string, and we're gonna bend up. So again, that sounds like this. Then we're gonna go. So we have an open A, then we hammer on from the 2nd to the 4th of the D, and then back to the G. So, and we're gonna go back into it. Now, what we're gonna do, we are going to go from the 4th fret of the G, and we're going to slide up to the 6th, then we're just going to hit the 5th fret of the B string, this part right here, then we're going to go back to the 4th, so up to 6, hey buddy. There's my dog. He's just saying hi to you guys. What's up, Bentley? Want to say something to the guys? To the camera? Yeah, he loves guitar. He really does. But anyways, guys, so we're going to slide up, go back, and then back into that A. So we have something like this so far. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to then do half bends on the 3rd fret of the low E. We're going to go like this. So, again, guys, it's almost, when we're playing this solo, it's so long and drawn out and just interesting sounding that it's hard for me to tell you exactly every bend, every hammer on. You really need to listen to it yourself a lot. You really need to get familiar with what that sounds like, and then we can, just get better at actually playing it. But so far we have something like this. We're going to go back into it. But this time when we slide up to the 6th on the G, we are going to hit the 5th on the high E string. So first time it was this. Second time it's this. Then we're going to go back down. So now we have this. again. And then we're just going to kind of swell the A. We're going to swell the A. And then we're going to go into the chord progression. So guys, the chord progression, super cool. Got like a kind of a Jimi Hendrix thing going on where we're bouncing around. Kind of bouncing around the bass strings. But the chord progression goes like this. It's an F. I'm going to be playing bar chords. You could play these chords open. I'm going to play bar chords just like Frusciante does in the recording. We got an F. And then we got a C. Then we got a D minor bar chord. And I just like to go ahead and play a B flat. But some people would go like this. And just play the bass note of the B flat, which would be the 6th string of the low E. And then we're going to go back to the D minor. Go up to an F bar chord, then go into a C bar chord, and then I like to just go back to the B flat. So guys, that was a lot. For those of you that don't know bar chords, that would be something worth learning. But you can also play it open. So you could play an F, and then a C, and then a D minor, and then a B flat, back to a D minor again, to the F, to the C, back to the B flat. Again, guys, it's a very long progression. For those of you that are playing it with bar chords, I want to show you how to play the bass notes, kind of that Hendrix style, that bounce around on the bass notes. I think it's really cool. So we're gonna go like this. Again, we're just kind of chugging into the low E and the A string. So we're going. Now we're gonna go like this. So what we're doing there, we are taking our ring finger, putting it onto the 3rd fret of the low E, sliding it to the 5th, and then we're taking our pointer and we're getting that root note for that C bar chord on the 3rd fret of the A, and we're playing that, letting that C bar chord ring out. So what we have is this. Now we have, when we bounce into the D minor, we're going to go like this. So we're going to take our ring finger, put it on the 5th fret of the A, slide to the 7th, go back to the 5th. So it's just a simple, and then we're going to play, and again, that's another root note. So the root note of the D minor, and then we're just going to play a B flat bar chord. And then he doesn't really do any more of that Hendrix style rhythm guitar. He just kind of starts going into the D minor, and then to the F, to the C, and then to the B flat. So he goes. So guys, all together, this is what it should sound like.